the girl gently pushed the AI robot her parents had bought and brought home. Because of that, her own parents forcibly sent her to an intelligent elite academy known for its cruelty, where she underwent 3 full years of inhuman transformation. When the 3 years were finally over, her family brought the girl back with great anticipation. They thought she would become as gentle and obedient as the AI robot. And indeed, the girl had become extremely obedient. But she was so obedient that she was like a soulless wooden doll, showing no reaction at all when they called out to her. The staff told them that the girl now only recognized her exclusive code, 1314. They had to say the code first, then give her a clear command before she would take action. Although her mother found it hard to believe, she still called out that string of numbers and the startup command to her daughter. In the next second, the girl, who had been blank and lifeless, straightened her body like a machine and mechanically replied, "Startup complete," waiting to receive commands. Her older brother found it amusing and casually gave her a command to bark like a dog. The moment he finished speaking, the girl actually made a sound imitating a dog's bark. The entire family was completely shocked, but they did not think too much of it. They only felt that after being transformed, the girl had finally become sensible and obedient, and that she would definitely be able to get along peacefully with the AI robot from then on. They had no idea that they had personally destroyed the girl's entire life. The mother then casually asked about her life at the academy, but the girl said with no expression on her face that it was not a valid command and could not be answered, and requested that they use an imperative sentence to issue an order. The mother had no choice but to follow the requirement and issue a new command ordering her to answer the question. Only then did the girl reply that over the past 3 years, she had lived a very fulfilling life at the academy and had systematically studied 3 core courses: absolute obedience, rational control, and self-regulation. After hearing this, her parents were overjoyed. After returning home, the whole family was busy gathering around the AI robot to greet it, completely failing to notice that the girl had not received the command to enter the house, so she had been standing motionless at the doorway the entire time. It was not until they were about to eat that they realized she had not come in at all. The mother hurriedly ran outside, only to see that the girl was still standing in the same position as before, like a lifeless statue. It was not until the mother gave the command to enter the house that the girl finally followed her inside. During the meal, the girl once again sat motionless beside the dining table. No matter how her mother called her, she gave no reaction. The father finally realized what was going on and called out the code along with the command to eat. Only then did the girl pick up her chopsticks, take a piece of bell pepper, and put it into her mouth. Her older brother immediately showed a surprised expression, because ever since the girl was little, she had been an extremely picky eater, and the thing she hated most was bell peppers. The mother beside them said that a good child should not be picky about food. The father said with relief that the girl had become very sensible now. But the older brother felt that the girl was only putting on an act, so he brought over a plate of peanuts and gave her the command to eat them. He remembered that the girl was severely allergic to peanuts, and he did not believe she would really eat them. But what the 3 of them never expected was that the girl directly picked up a peanut and put it into her mouth. Seeing this, the older brother was extremely shocked. He had not expected that the academy had cured the girl's allergy. The mother instantly remembered that when the girl was little, her mouth had swollen up like a sausage after eating just 1 peanut. They could not help feeling confused. Could the Intelligent Elite Academy really completely change a person? But what they did not know was that the girl was only carrying out the command of absolute obedience. It did not mean her allergic reaction to peanuts had disappeared. It did not take long before the girl began showing obvious allergic symptoms. Only then did her family vaguely realize how absurd the decision they had made 3 years ago had been. They had also long forgotten that back then, the girl had never pushed anyone on purpose at all. It turned out that ever since her parents bought the AI robot and treated it as their younger daughter, her father had looked down on his biological daughter in every way, thinking she was not sensible. Her mother always praised the AI robot sister for being good at cooking and better than her biological daughter at everything. Even her older brother often scolded her for fighting over toys, saying she was not as rule-abiding as the AI robot sister. Being favored against and neglected for so long caused too much grievance to build up in the girl's heart, and it was only because she lost control of her emotions for a moment that she pushed the AI robot sister once. But her family believed that the girl could not tolerate this AI robot sister, so they sent her to the Intelligent Elite Academy, wanting to transform her into an existence as obedient as the AI robot sister. What they did not know was that this so-called Elite Academy was nothing but hell on earth. As long as the girl showed even the slightest sign of missing home, she would suffer cruel punishment. In order to make her fully accept that she was robot number 1314, the staff would lock her inside an ice cellar at -80 degrees. They also forcibly changed her living habits. Because she did not like eating bell peppers, they locked her inside a confinement room and forced her to eat them. Knowing that she was severely allergic to peanuts, they smeared peanut butter all over her body, causing her skin to repeatedly rot and fester. So even though her allergic reaction had already begun now, because of the command of absolute obedience, the girl still grabbed another peanut and brought it toward her mouth. Her mother broke down crying on the spot. Fortunately, her father found allergy medicine in time and gave it to her, saving her life. Afterward, he called the academy director to complain, saying that what he wanted was an obedient daughter, not a soulless machine. But the director brushed it off and said that this was a normal reaction after deep behavioral transformation. The girl was the most successfully transformed student in the history of the academy, and she would naturally recover after some time. After hearing this, the father actually felt relieved, and even thought that it was not so bad that the girl no longer talked back or threw tantrums now. From then on, the girl completely became a free tool in the family. When her mother told her to wash the dishes, she washed them until her fingers turned pale. When her father told her to move the flower pots, she moved the entire yard by herself. When her older brother told her to get the packages, she ran faster than a rabbit. Watching her become more and more obedient, the family even secretly felt glad, thinking that if they had known this would happen, they should have sent her to the academy for transformation sooner. Until one night, they forgot to give the girl the shutdown command, causing her to sit on the sofa in the exact same position for an entire night. The next morning, when the family saw her pale face and empty eyes, they finally became frightened. Her father quickly called out the command to rest. Only then did the girl collapse onto the sofa like a puppet whose strings had been cut, falling into a deep sleep. Looking at their daughter, who had been tortured beyond recognition, the mother could not help crying bitterly. Only then did they make up their minds to take good care of the girl, hoping to make up for a little of their past mistakes. But their so-called attempt to make up for it soon turned into another joke. That day was the AI robot sister's birthday. The whole family happily held a birthday party for her, completely forgetting that it was also the girl's birthday. But after the transformation, the girl no longer cared about these things. What she did not expect was that the seemingly obedient AI robot sister would actually frame her. The AI robot sister gave the girl a command to push her down. The girl was just about to reach out and carry out the command, but she suddenly stopped, because she realized this was not a normal command. But the AI robot sister had already achieved its goal. It immediately pretended to be pushed to the ground, then cried in front of the family that the girl had deliberately pushed it. After hearing this, the whole family began accusing the girl without asking right from wrong. The girl wanted to explain, but because she had not received a command to speak, she could only stand silently in place. To vent anger on behalf of the AI robot sister, the older brother actually gave the girl a command to disappear for good, saying that the house would finally be peaceful that way. It was this angry remark that became the final command that crushed the girl. After receiving the command, the girl turned around with no expression on her face and walked outside, ready to obey the command that would end everything. By the time her family hurriedly chased after her, everything was already too late. For number 1314, who absolutely obeyed commands, once she received an order, she had to carry it out to the very end. Seeing this, the entire family was filled with terror.